What's going on, everybody? It is Thursday, July 31st, and it is capping off a 2-week run here with two of our biggest crown jewels, the PDC last weekend out at Fairbury, and this today is the start of USA Nationals weekend at Cedar Lake. Today's just a 30-lap, $10,000 to win show. Heats, LCSs, just a normal points night. Tomorrow and Saturday it gets a little different, but we'll talk about that when we get to tomorrow. So 30-lap sprint tonight. Usually these 30-lappers put on a hell of a show because it's go or go home and everybody is on the chip. So it gets very, very exciting for a track like this. But the biggest thing I wanted to point out, it is really hazy from the Canadian wildfires, I believe. We're not even gonna get above 75 today. I can breathe. The breeze is nice, and then it's gonna get down into the 50s tonight. So the fire suit is gonna be, it's gonna feel very nice in there. Should have a lot of energy this week. This is a professional drinking ground. These people are professionals when it comes to drinking around here. They will flood these pits after the races. They do a huge party in this barn that's out back, a giant arena, and these people get down. It is a fun party all around, and the racing matches that intensity. It's just a good, badass weekend. So yeah, they even have a giant replay board here that also spits out lap times each lap, which is very rare. It's like going to baseball games now and seeing exit velo when a ball's hit. So it's pretty cool to see lap times as they're running the race. Guys are pulling in. We're gonna be close to that 48 car mark. We're expecting over 50. So it should be a 6-heat format tonight. There's a lot of shoulds, but it's dependent on that 48 number. I know we have some cars that are having hauler issues. They're coming late. Tonight has no effect on the rest of the weekend, so it's its own complete show. Badass racing joint. If you're on iRacing, Ashton Winger says this is the closest this track races as similar as it does in real life. So keep that in mind when you're ripping laps around Cedar Lake with our great sponsor, iRacing. This is Cedar Lake, and that right there is the butt pond. That's what I call it. It looks like somebody sat on a Xerox machine and, well, took a copy of their butt. You'll never unsee it. You'll never unsee that now. So we've got A-frames to set up. We have a new giant inflatable can we got to put up, and then that's about it. Then we don't have to touch anything, strap anything down. It's all done. Leave everything up, break it all down on Saturday, and fly back home to Atlanta. So let's get USA National Weekends underway. It's a good event and the weather's perfect. Oh, it's gonna be great. Let's see how other people work.
Hi, Matty.
So this is Spence. I've always called him the Twitter guy, because that's what they used to do. And this is the Walking Taco.
Yeah.
So explain to people what you're doing, because you do this before every race.
Right. So if you go on the World of Outlaws Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, before any race, you'll see Ruben doing a 2 to 3 minute, rundown of the day's racing activities, stats, start times, where we're racing, who's hot, who's not, all that sort of stuff. Just like a condensed little 2 to 3 minute preview. That's what we're about to film right now, and I'll get it out here momentarily.
Yeah, it's called the World of Outlaws Real American Beer Race Day Preview, and obviously I go to the tower, set all the equipment up, everything you see on Dirt Vision, from headsets to wireless mics, music, we use it all. We never use track equipment. Dirt Vision provides us with outstanding equipment. I'm in charge of setting up the booth. Kate and Cody are our Dirt Vision workers. They're in charge of producing the trailer and cameras and all that stuff, and I go do audio checks and yeah, get the night rolling.
You're going through stats and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you know it off the top of your head?
What do you want to know?
Like, where did Nick Hoffman finish last year?
Oh God, I don't have that with me right now yet.
But like,
yeah.
but like you go back and look at how they did it other places.
Yes.
But yeah, like we remember a lot of stuff, but we can't. Sometimes we got to make sure we're
That's
not
what the
wrong.
notepad's for.
Yeah.
We can't be giving false news. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's 55 drivers, and
everybody has a story.
Exactly. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
Have a good night, guys. right, it is 6:30 on the nose. This is one of the few times we don't go first. So it'll be the Cedar Lake late models going first, and then we'll go hot lap and right back into qualifying. We've got 53 cars in 6 groups, so that should give the first few groups enough time to turn around and go back out. But not too long, we'll be blowing the horn, getting night one underway. 30 laps, $10,000 to win with 53 cars, so solid little night one, and the weather's perfect. It's a good start to a good weekend. Let's pay somebody. Last 2 cars, then 6 heats. Pull out 6 heats, the top 3 are gonna go. This is a hard race to make tonight for 30 laps. The field is just solid top to bottom. Redraw with the heat race winners. They pull 1 through 6 randomly. Now we have 2 LCSs that are to be 10 laps. We're only taking the top 2. In a field like this, with this many high caliber cars, we're gonna send a couple guys, well, they're not gonna go home because we're racing tomorrow, but we're gonna have some pretty good cars that aren't gonna be able to race, so see who we get. I know we have a bunch of our guys not in. I know Dennis Erb's not in. I know Bobby Pierce isn't in. Dustin Sorensen's not in, so we still got other guys like Kyle Bronson not in, Brent Larson not in, but he's starting on the outside front row, so let's see what we get. It's gonna be a heater.
Showing Power Sports caution. It's Dirt Vision replay. He got a good run off of turn number 2 there. Took the lead down the back, straightaway contact there. McCready somehow saves it. And then Hudson, look, he's turning fully left. Look at his front wheel. And McCready saves it, and Hudson around. Turn number 4, though, the Bears' performance 1 to go in the Thursday portion. Chris, bring us home. It's T-Mac up front.
One more time around Cedar Lake. Gonna be Tim McCready into 1, no trouble there. Nick Hoffman gonna try to roll by Chris Madden to 2nd. He's gonna take that. Down the back straightaway, we work to the checker, and a Thursday night drive at the lake goes to Tim McCready in 9.
Great job. Points this big. He is going to take over.
All right, so that was in fact an absolute banger. That's one of the best 30-lap races I've ever watched. I don't know how many lead changes we had, 4, 5, a lot. It was, that's good stuff. Like that's gonna leave a smile on your face. The weather not only was good, but the track was perfect. I said it at the beginning, it just looked like it was gonna be perfect, and sure enough, it was. That's good stuff. So, all right, just load everything up, don't have to strap anything down, go back to the hotel, play a little golf in the morning, and see you tomorrow afternoon for night 2. And this will probably be 1 night, and then the next 2 nights we'll do 2 nights. So, see you tomorrow.
That was a banger.
5 top 5, 7 top 10. Of course, he won this big event.